How many of you struggle in the morning to find something to wear, wondering if you're going to get in trouble for trying to express yourselves? I believe that high school dress code should be abolished for many reasons. Students should be able to make their own decisions, and it'll make them a lot happier, as well as they'll get better grades. And a lot of dress codes are very discriminatory against young women and are teaching them the wrong lessons. A Huffington Post writer once wrote that we should all question where dress codes come from, what type of impact they make on students, and what kind of standards they're really representing. Firstly, schools should make a more lenient dress code because students will gain a lot better high school experience. And stated in the charter, the Canadian Charter of the Rights and Freedom, it says that everyone has the freedom to express themselves. So enforcing dress codes will make students just want to rebel against them. Social media has taught us to fight endlessly for what we believe in, so dress codes will not stop us. And especially in our teen years, being able to express ourselves is very important to us. Neuroscience is also teaching us that self-expression might be one, if not the most important way for people to learn how to connect, navigate, and grow with each other. And if self-expression is very healthy for the human body and makes humans happier, that will lead to better life results, like better grades. And if students were happy, they would not be rebelling against everything. Instead, they'd focus a lot more on school as well as on their grades. And one woman who attended a school that didn't have a dress code wrote an article about the many benefits that she gained from it. Some of the things she said was that girls were a lot less judgmental, so there wasn't a lot of bullying, and guys learned how to respect women, so there was no harassment. And she gained a lot more self-confidence as well as self-expression. High school should be a positive experience for everyone, and instead it's a place where people learn to question themselves as well as what is considered the normal. Self-expression often comes in the forms of the way we dress, and taking that away from us makes us feel like we're being controlled. Additionally, dress codes are often sexist towards young women and teach them the wrong lessons. Dress codes give the women the idea that unless they dress a certain way, they're going to get harassed, which is not true. Dress codes are enforced because women's shoulders will distract men. We're not living in a man's world. Just like as Beyonce said herself, who run the world? Girls. They should not have to live their lives wondering whether or not if they wear this they're going to distract men or get harassed. And this is said very well stated by a Huffington Post writer by the name of Sarona Kame. She said, "What is a girl supposed to wonder when she wakes up in the morning and decides what to wear? They aren't idiots. The logical conclusion of this distracting issue is that will I turn someone on if I wear this? Now who is doing the sexualizing? My daughters would have never thought of this if they without the help of the school." Women are told day in and day out to cover up against not to will to protect themselves. School is not a zoo. Wild animals are not roaring around trying to get a little taste of whatever pretty bird they can get close to. Boys should not be treated like hungry lions with no basic self-control to look at a girl's body instead of having the actions be taken by the girls. Dress codes also present ways that girls see themselves. By being told what to wear change an outfit, you're basically controlling a woman's body and basically telling them that it's not her own. Susan Roger, a first-year psychologist and associate professor at Western, argues that everyone has to learn how to concentrate and not be distracted by those around them, regardless of what a young woman is wearing. So boys should not be taught about rape culture. Instead, should be teaching them how to respect women and how to act normally when a woman is wearing absolutely anything. And students would never show up to school naked. That's highly improbable because society already body shames girls enough. So girls would not show up to school without anything that's too revealing. And girls are targeted in dress code every day by the principals and teachers' personal opinion of modesty. And this is what causes rapes, riots, rebellions, and even suicides. Finally, students should be able to make their own decision. That is indeed one of the many life lessons we're supposed to teach students, is it not? A very big reason for having a dress code is because they'll be needed in the work environment. So am I supposed to wear a suit to school? Or in an office, women with large breasts may show cleavage in their blazers and blouses, but that's considered professional, right? In school is not a work environment to us. To students, it's just a place to learn, which means that it's a place where students can observe the politicking of 14 to 18-year-old bodies and learn that this is normal and acceptable. I should be able to speak my mind and make my own choices, and school should not be a place that is promoting rape culture and body shaming. In conclusion, I believe that schools should change their dress codes. I know that by doing this, high school will be a very much more positive experience for everyone and being able to express themselves. I don't expect dress codes to be abolished right away, but I do expect them to be a lot more respectful toward young women. Especially in our teen years, we should all be able to make our own decisions because we are growing up and we are becoming adults. And as a last point, student Roger also believes that in general, dress codes are detrimental to the development of adolescents because they don't allow students to grow and express one's identity and in a healthy way. We are the youth. We are the generation that will change the world for good. We are the future.